Now, this new setting is called Insane. I do hope you like it. So, that sounds insane. Now bear in mind, the amp is, it's basically just under 2. That way I don't annoy the whole estate. Imagine if it was at full power. See, full power, right? Plex in my hand. Now if that was on full power, wowee. Mind you, it would need a bigger amp. Maybe at some point in the future. So, going to do a shout out. A shout out to Mark the Soundman, to Steve Wraith of The Three Amigos, absolutely brilliant show, to Ladies Night, which is one of the other people who I'm going to shout out, is also on there, and to NUFC Matters, who is 1 year old today. Absolutely brilliant. Keep up the good work. And I watched the show this morning with Liam Kennedy, 23. Very respected person, and he was quite funny as well. Shout out to Stephen Johnson at Geordie Talk, another YouTuber, to Iceman number 9 Talk, to Kendall Rowan, to a lovely man from the northeast, NCSL 1892, and Keith. Shout out to John Sinclair, NUFC 42. He basically had showed an intro last night for his YouTube, and it was absolutely brilliant. Shout out to the Toon Review, Shady at Borderline Emotional, because we've all been through the shredder. Also, Blunt Ted YouTube, he's over in Derby. And 2 Kim White Songs, and a massive shout out I'm hoping to get help from is at Ivan on Tech or Ivan Sasha of Waves.exchange. So now we go back to music. Right, hard to see the time on this because the snow on the ground outside, and because the light's blasting my way, it's hard to see the time on this. But anyway, hopefully there's one thing I'm going to try and get to learn today. Now, what I'm about to show you, I'll show you how thin it is. Yeah, that's how thin it is. No description on the back. Smart contracts. Now when I got this, I thought it was going to have what I needed inside. Only problem was, it didn't. You know when you were at school, right, many moons ago, and the teacher would come along and check your work. They'd basically hang around behind you and they'd do that. They'd peer over your shoulder. Well, that's kind of what I need because what I've created, I need to change it a little bit. I left loads of room on the what's called a white paper, but I put the basic information there, so there's loads of room left to change it to something else. And it's the change, it's using part of your keyboard on your computer you just don't use, and that's the tricky bit. It's somebody to turn around and like look at what you've wrote. See, I'm looking at this, that's me shout out sheet, and I write stuff all the time. I mean, I have many of these A4 pads because I think all the time. I think and I box stuff off and I put arrows this way, arrows that way, just depending on how my brain's working it out, if you can understand that. So I'm going to upload, I've got, I'm sure it's 3 today, but maybe more. We'll see. Also, one guy I've been watching on Twitch, he's very, very polite. He helps people in the game. The game is called Days, as I think it's Day with a Z at the end. It's a very good game. I hope to play that game at some point. But what I can't work out is PC, because I've seen images where people are playing PC where they're using the keyboard and they're using the mouse. I'm used to controller. That's the difficult bit. But to the Running Man, you are added to Gaming Federation, you are added, beg my pardon, to Ultra Gaming team, because sometimes you meet people in the game and you link up with them. So I'm giving you a shout out because you've entertained me as much as another gamer from Lincoln called Gagod. He is absolutely brilliant. He was the very first person I ever watched. That was on Mixer, but Mixer was bought out by Facebook. So this session, right, that session's over. No. Kind of wish they'd made light guitars, but unfortunately not. Put you down there, safe. And if you like this and me other clips, give us one of them. If you don't like it, give me one of them. I hope you share it to your friends, and if you can, please subscribe. To all these people who are in me shout out list, that's them there. They're all on YouTube, like me. We've all got so many subscribers, but we'd like more. I'd like more because at the end of the day, I want to be able to hire somebody to do the camera, somebody to do the editing, but that costs money. Do you know what I mean? Thank you anyway.